What drew attention to the Mediterranean diet? In 1960, researchers' interest in the Mediterranean diet began, in which the inhabitants of the Mediterranean countries depended on eating traditional foods, and the researchers observed that the residents of these areas enjoyed better health compared to the residents of the United States of America. As the death rate related to coronary heart disease decreased in the Mediterranean countries, such as Greece and Italy, and the United States and Northern Europe came next, and they also decreased the risk of many diseases that result from the lifestyle. Subsequent studies have revealed that the Mediterranean diet is linked to reduced risk factors for cardiovascular disease. Recent studies have shown that the Mediterranean diet may aid in weight loss, in addition to preventing strokes, type 2 diabetes and premature death. The Mediterranean diet was recognized by the World Health Organization as a sustainable diet, and UNESCO also recognized this diet on November 17, 2010 as the intangible cultural heritage of Italy, Greece, Spain and Morocco. The dietary guidelines for Americans recommend that they be followed as a diet to promote health and prevent chronic disease. What is the Mediterranean diet? In fact, following a diet means following a diet of food and drink, regardless of the goal of it, whether that is to reduce weight or to avoid eating certain foods. Following a Mediterranean diet means eating the traditional way in which the people of the Mediterranean region eat their food, which mainly depends on a large portion of fresh products, whole grains and legumes, in addition to some fats, healthy fish, fruits and vegetables. What are the foundations of the Mediterranean diet? There is a set of scientific principles or guidelines that must be followed in case you decide to follow the Mediterranean diet, and they are: focus on eating primarily plant-based foods, such as fruits, vegetables, whole grains, legumes and nuts. Use healthy oils like olive oil instead of butter. Replace salt with herbs and spices to add flavor to foods in cooking and food. Reducing the consumption of red meat, which should not be eaten more than several times a month. Eating poultry and fish at least twice a week. Stay away from eating alone or while watching TV, and instead eat it with family and friends. Regular exercise. We can conclude from the previous principles that the Mediterranean diet should be based on vegetables, tomatoes, cucumbers, onions, spinach, carrots, broccoli, cauliflower. Fruits, grapes, figs, apples, bananas, oranges, strawberries, dates, watermelon, peaches. Nuts and seeds, cashews, almonds, walnuts, hazelnuts, sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds. Legumes, lentils, chickpeas, beans, peas, peanuts. Whole grains, whole wheat bread, whole grain oats, brown rice, barley, corn. Fish and seafood, tuna, sardines, mackerel, shrimp, oysters. Poultry, chicken, duck, turkey. Eggs, chicken eggs, quail eggs, duck eggs. Dairy products, cheese, yogurt. Herbs and spices, garlic, basil, mint, rosemary, nutmeg, cinnamon, pepper. Healthy fats, olives, olive oil, avocado, and avocado oil. Some tips if you want to rely on the Mediterranean diet. The Mediterranean diet is a healthy, balanced and comprehensive diet. Here are some tips about what is and is not allowed if you want to follow it as part of your daily routine. Choose whole grains, such as whole wheat bread, brown rice, freekeh, spelled, and pasta. As a source of protein, choose low-fat milk, skim milk, and less cheese. Eating meat twice a week, based on fresh chicken and fish, and there is no objection to grilled fish. Eat a few nuts every day, not exceeding a handful. Eat 5 to 7 portions of a variety of fruits and vegetables every day, knowing that a portion equals a medium fruit, half a cup of vegetables or fruits, or a sliced cup of leafy greens. Choose healthy fats by using olive oil when cooking. To get a greater amount of dietary fiber, eat potatoes with the skin on. Rely on healthy cooking methods and use spices and herbs. Try to drink enough water. Get regular exercise. On the other hand, avoid sugar-sweetened drinks. Avoid added sugar, such as candy, ice cream, soda, and more. Avoid unhealthy fats found in margarine or butter. Avoid refined oils. Use less salt when preparing or eating your food. Avoid nuts roasted with salt, honey, or with added chocolate. Limit red meat. Avoid eating refined grains, such as white bread, pasta made from refined wheat, and others. Although there are some differences between the foods of the Mediterranean countries, most studies have found that the Mediterranean diet depends in general and mainly on high quantities of plant foods and relatively low amounts of animal foods. What are the benefits of the Mediterranean diet? 1. It reduces the risk of heart disease, strokes, and some types of cancer, where a medical study presented at the cardiology conference in Burma concluded that following the Mediterranean diet does more to protect the heart than taking cholesterol-lowering pills. The study of 1,200 people who had previously suffered seizures and heart problems over a period of 7 years showed that people who follow a Mediterranean diet in which they eat large amounts of vegetables, nuts, fish and oils are 3 times less at risk of premature death compared to people who they eat more red meat and butter. The results of the study indicated that those who eat their food according to a Mediterranean pattern are 37% less at risk of premature death compared to those who eat their food normally. Numerous research studies have confirmed a decrease in heart disease rates among the inhabitants of the Mediterranean basin, in addition to the contribution of the Mediterranean diet to reducing the incidence of chronic diseases. Researchers have concluded that the live bacteria that are used to prepare milk may also contribute to providing good health for the inhabitants of the Mediterranean basin. In addition to a very important ingredient that is used by the population, which is garlic, which helps prevent blood clots and lowers cholesterol levels, as it also contributes to protection against cancer. In other research, it has been shown that following a Mediterranean diet may reduce the risk of breast cancer recurrence. Presented at the American Society of Clinical Oncology (ASCO) conference in Chicago, the study included more than 300 women with early-stage breast cancer, 199 women who consumed the regular diet and 108 ate the Mediterranean diet. The results indicated that there is a large and very important role of diet in reducing the risk of cancer. The study also drew attention to the importance of adopting a healthy lifestyle by eating a balanced diet, exercising regularly and maintaining a healthy weight, which contributes to reducing the risk of cancer recurrence.